Good evening, and thank you for joining us on The Moderate Conservative. I'm your host, the Matty Man, or the Moderate Conservative. Just make sure you call me for lunch. I open up every night with that because it is sort of a breath that I take before I do anything. I'm not really keen with being on video. Never have been, never will be. But I start off with a little joke to myself to kind of get me going and so on and so forth. I hope you guys don't mind. It's sort of my anxiety buster, if you will. There is a lot to cover today. First off, I've been at the coast, unplugged, unwound, and relaxed. I did that for a couple of reasons. And the main one was because I needed a break from the news. I did. I needed a break. But I was only gone for a couple of days. I hope no one missed me. Actually, I hope you missed me. Reality is, in all probability, I'm just getting started, so I doubt anyone missed me. But if you did, hey, thank you. Joe Biden. I know Joe Biden's not listening. I know certain entities probably are, because they listen to everything that's tagged conservative, just to make sure we aren't out there putting some stuff out there to, incite riots and things like that, which is really nice. You might want to check out that BLM website. I hear that's what they're doing daily. I cannot and I will not stay silent on this. We have 12 dead servicemen and women, possibly. I don't have all the facts yet. Literally just got home not too long ago. And now Biden is running around like all Billy Badass, guns blazing, talking about we're going to get them. The only thing you're going to get is shot down. You don't have the balls. That's right, I said it. Biden does not have the balls to take on the Taliban. He doesn't. And we're trying to get out, so sticking your feet all the way back in and starting a war that apparently no one wants is generally a bad idea. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Joe. Sleepy Joe. Not in the know, Sleepy Joe. If you do not avenge this, if you do not bring our people home, if you do not bring the Afghan cooperators home, if you do not look after the people who helped us, you're nothing. You spent 50 years getting in the White House to be a great big pile, a steaming pile of nothing. That's right, you're nothing. That thing you chose to be the vice president, she's nothing. I see how they're kind of keeping her quiet. She's going to address troops for Pearl Harbor. Yeah, we don't get a peek at that. We don't get to know what she said because it might be controversial. You think a phone video's not going to leak out of that? I hope it does. And I hope it has everything in it that I think it does. You hate America. I used to think you just kind of disliked being the third wheel most of your life. No, you hate America. You hate the American people. Kamala Harris hates the American people. You do. You hate them with a passion. It's all you're good for. Now you're going to get tough. Ooh. It gets better. Sources have revealed that Trader Joe not trader, traitor Joe, gave the Taliban a list. How exactly does this even come about? How? How does this happen? Mr. Biden, we need to know, as President Biden, yeah, whatever, Mr. Biden, we need to know who is in our country. That way we don't accidentally cause any kind of problems. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's real easy. Okay, I'm going to start with the A's. I'm going to give you a full list. Oh, full list. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know the thing, man. Yeah, keep that list coming. Exactly how inbred, redneck, stupid do you need to be to tell the enemy who's there, where they're at, what their names are, and what they look like? Really, Joe? I can't even say it's amateur hour at the White House right now, because you can't even call that an amateur. An amateur is smart enough not to snitch. But I guess it's pretty easy to do when you don't give a damn about soldiers. When you don't give a damn about America, you don't give a damn about the people, you don't give a damn about what we stand for, and you don't give a damn about who we are. I guess it's pretty easy to do. I mean, let's face it, man. Your vice president basically called you a rapist. You nominated her anyway. You're like the most worthless excuse for a man I think I've ever met. You couldn't take Trump out behind the school building. He'd whoop your ass on less ground than it took your mom to have you. And that's a true story. All that tough talk out of Joe. You ain't got enough sense. God gave a laden jackass, and this proves it. If you had any sense, you would have gone, you know what, I'm probably not going to tell you who's there, and if you accidentally kill one of our people, we're just going to, bomb you back to the Stone Age. That's what Trump would have done. I'm not going to tell you who's there. I'm not going to tell you when I'm leaving. We're just going to be gone. And if you don't like those deals right there, I got some apparatus there that can make that country glow for the next, 50, 100 years, and we're just not even going to care. Because we're done with you. We're done with your attitude. We're done with how you do things. We're done with how you treat people. No sense in leaving people behind. You're just going to make them slaves anyway for the next 100 years. What's the point? No, we don't have that president. We've got, hey, hang on, I'm going to start with the A's. I think there's a couple of people that have numbers in front of their names, so we're going to start with those people first. We're going to work from A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth. You with me, Mr. President? Yeah, Mr. Biden. That's President Biden. Yeah, what the hell ever. You're not a president. You're not. You never have been, you never will be. That's why you couldn't have the spot. The only reason they put you there with Obama was to protect Obama. Because if Obama somehow disappeared, we had your dumb ass to run the country. You were protection. That's all you ever were. I'm saying it. Because it's the truth. That's what you were. You say if you don't vote for you, you're not black. Your main goal was to put black people in jail. That was what your crime bill did. Hey, and, Flatback Harris over there, she liked killing black people. That's what she did. That's what you did. Now, you expect anybody to take you seriously? So tell me, how's Hunter's babysitter doing for you? Is she telling you what to say? Oh, I'm sorry, that's your wife. You know what? The bottom line is this. I am ashamed of my president. I say Joe Biden's my president because I'm not going to be like the left. The left acted like a bunch of spoiled ass clowns for 4 years because they didn't win. And they didn't win because they don't understand the system. And their professional politician didn't understand the system either. That's why they lost. And they spent 4 years being ass clowns talking about not my president. I'm not doing that. Biden's my president. It's getting harder and harder to say that, but Biden is my president. He's a loser. He's a waste. Now you're going to be tough on the Taliban. Now, oh, people are getting killed. What did you think was going to happen? What exactly did you think they were going to do? Did you think they were just going to go, oh yeah, would you like a basket of chocolate on your way out the door? No. They're going to beat you like the redheaded stepchild that you are. They're going to bend you over like it's a prison rape. You know why? Because they can, because you will not do anything about it, Joe. You don't have balls. My neutered dogs have more balls than you do, Joe. That's a fact. You say, Matt, you're getting a little bit reckless with your language tonight. I think 12 Dead Soldiers probably commands that. I don't have any other shows where I'm like that. But this one really pisses me off. It pisses me off because we are the laughing stock. We can't pretend we're the laughing stock to make you feel better so you can sleep at night. We are actually the laughing stock of the world right now. I would not be surprised if the Falklands tried to invade us tomorrow. That would not surprise me in the least bit. You know why? We don't have leadership. And the old dementia Alzheimer's patient we got occupying Pennsylvania Avenue with his frickin' babysitter doesn't really help matters. You know what, Joe? I would say resign, but then we'd be stuck with Flatback Harris. And you know what? You can only laugh at problems so long, then you gotta handle them. If you voted for this administration, own it and don't ever do it again. I don't care if you vote Democrat. I get really angry when you vote for idiots. I get really, really angry when you vote for panty wastes. I get really, really irritated when you vote for people who let troops die and leave Americans behind. You know what? You're nothing either. I'm going to go calm down. This has been The Moderate Conservative. I am your host, Matty Man. As always, like, share, subscribe. I love subscribers. I love comments, even the bad ones. Until next time, good night, America, wherever you are.